Newcastle United have simply not been good enough this season, and it's no wonder that they find themselves in the relegation zone. Of course, there is a slither of hope for the Tyneside club, after they managed to secure a takeover that reportedly makes them the richest club in the world. The takeover by the Saudi-led consortium, which is fronted by Amanda Staveley, has brought a fresh direction for the Magpies at the time they needed it most. It's no secret that the fans of Newcastle United felt that they deserved better, after previous owner Mike Ashley neglected the club. With the precarious position that the Tyneside outfit find themselves in, they need to build on the momentum that's been installed under this new ownership. The January transfer window presents the opportunity for Newcastle United to do just that. The signing of Kieran Trippier was astute, whilst the move for Chris Wood from relegation rivals Burnley was a statement of intent. But they're not done there, and rightly so. They're in desperate need of some solidity in the back line. The stats say it all. They've conceded the second most goals this season with 43 goals conceded. They concede around 2.2 goals per game, the worst record in the league. And they have the highest XG conceded with 38.5. They also have the worst disciplinary record, conceding 6 penalties, amassing 2 red cards, as well as 49 yellow cards. It's evident that they need an established centre-back to assert some authority into the back line. And who better than Sevilla's 28-year-old Brazilian centre-back, Diego Carlos. Diego Carlos has gone under the radar when it comes to Europe's elite. This despite being on the books of Porto through a loan spell in 2014, in which he never made a first-team appearance, instead featuring 19 times for their B team. He returned back to parent club Estoril at the time and played 33 games before joining French Ligue 1 side FC Nantes on a 5-year deal. Carlos established himself in France, making a total of 108 appearances for Les Canaries, before Spanish side Sevilla came in for his services. His efforts in helping Sevilla to Europa League success in the 1920 season translated to a call-up to the Brazil national team, with Carlos reaping further rewards that year, this time picking up an Olympic gold medal during the 2020 Summer Olympics. Diego Carlos's club career up until Sevilla has been relatively humble, though his quality is undoubted and I urge you to take him seriously. I've compared Diego Carlos's defensive stats this season with some of Europe's elite. If you're not too familiar with the Sevilla defender, I'm sure the results will shock you. In comparison with Virgil van Dijk, Ruben Diaz, Eder Militao, Antonio Rudiger and Kalidou Koulibaly, Diego Carlos ranks 3rd in terms of number of players tackled with 30 successful dispossessions, 1st in terms of blocks, 2nd in terms of interceptions with 27, and 2nd in terms of clearances with 80. Only Van Dijk has more at this stage of the season with 88. As you can see, Newcastle United are not messing around with this signing, and it's understandable why they're so desperate for, what's on the whole, an underrated centre-back about to enter his prime. The fact that Newcastle United are putting all of their might into a signing of this calibre demonstrates their intent to avoid playing Championship football come next season. From what we understand, and at the time of recording this, Newcastle have had 2 bids rejected for Carlos, with the Brazilian centre-back believed to be open to the idea of signing for the Magpies. Before going back in for a 3rd and hopefully final bid, the Toon have waited patiently for the tension that comes with the Seville derby to blow over. Newcastle are now expected to go in with a bid of around £40 million to seal the deal for what is one of the top centre-backs in the world this season. Perhaps the biggest caveat in all of this is the fact that Diego Carlos is playing an important role in Sevilla's La Liga title challenge this season, and a move to Newcastle United at this stage of the campaign would be a huge risk for both parties. Adding the fact that Sevilla are playing in their favourite European competition in the form of the Europa League, under the same manager in Julian Lopetegui who won it during the 1920 season, and you'll be questioning if Diego Carlos is feeling okay. The fact is that Newcastle United need Diego Carlos more than he needs them, but they do have the financial resources to make this move more attractive. And bearing in mind Carlos's relatively humble resume at club level, He may have the ideal characteristics that Newcastle United are seeking in a centre-back that can come in and help them to retain their Premier League status. Overall, this is an astute move by Newcastle United, and if they're successful in bringing Diego Carlos in during this transfer window, he could be an integral piece in their bid for Premier League survival. As always, share your comments below, don't be shy, we'd love to hear your opinion, and subscribe if you enjoy our football content. Also, be sure to check out our website for free and unique in-depth football content from tactical insights, opinion pieces, and unique infographic content like this, brought to you by industry-backed professionals and avid fans alike.